Are we recording? We are recording. All right. All right, people, we're testing something new. Currently watching Chengdu Hunters vs Shanghai Dragons in the winners finals of the Summer Showdown. No idea how this is gonna go. We're gonna react to this live. Desperate attempt to shit out some new content.
So for lowest quality shit you can possibly get.
Yeah.
Discord orb onto somebody like Lip. Bait out the
It's
coach.
gonna be great commentary, guys.
Great commentary. We're just gonna like quietly watch until something happens, and then it's like we're gonna. Oh shit!
Skirmish for priority over the map control is going to be crucial at the moment.
His sound effects and a big face happen.
Damage being poked in there from Void.
It's like,
Very interesting comp though for the Shanghai Dragons.
Bit of a prediction there with the
accretion,
not quite connecting. But those two pickoffs mean the Shanghai Dragons are more than comfortable. The Chengdu Hunters just forced to really regroup here, wait for their players to come back in before they make another approach.
The volume is okay.
Gaga's been a major source of focus for Shanghai throughout this match. Discord orb applied to Fleta here. The one from Iziaki frequently going to be on that wrecking ball. Gaga goes for the roll through, already used the adaptive shield. Now getting bullied in the back. Iziaki doesn't really have a sightline on
it. Fleta hacked. That's big.
What a setup play! Oh my goodness, Fleta 40 was safe for the hack.
Jinli dies.
Just set up that play. Magical work, but not enough
to
deny the resurrect. Lee Jae-gon is going to be right returning him to the battlefield. Leave has the pulse bomb in hand though to try and turn it around.
What a stick! Come on.
Almost rolling it into the clutches of his team as well. And Leave still alive. Recall not available anymore, but still wants to try and put in the good work to try and turn this fight around.
Nobody did. I got one person.
Dragons taking it into the 1v1. Bob onto the high ground. I guess the parents aren't home, so we can.
Oh my god, Bob's popping off.
The mines as well onto the opposite side. Going to be cutting them up. The Chengdu Hunters on the attack have really got Shanghai in a bit of a sticky position, but that's when they play best. Already get 2 picks off of it. Now the Trans committed. They want to keep it going with the heals. Monk leading the charge of the rest of his team, but Iziaki forced to return with the ultimate of his
just like a momentum
trans.
Monk, come on.
Still pressuring them. 0.95 meters capturing it, but the mines
come on.
really going to be causing a couple of problems.
They got it.
Despite that,
Surely.
the Hunters are holding on. In fact, they are crying.
Monk's just popping off, bro.
Oh my god, Monk's popping off. Oh my goodness.
That was a 4K for him in the fight. He found that first pick onto Lip, then put pressure onto Lee Jae-gon so he couldn't get the resurrect off, and then just cleans everyone
taking
else
damage off of the mines.
You can see why this guy dies a lot, because he positions himself so far forwards in the team fights, but it gets him so much damage and kill potential. It means that you have to deal with him. Look how far forward he is, man. He is frontlining. He is my inspiration. My inspiration, my monk. Yeah. 8th in deaths out of the 9 Zenyatta players, but listen.
Chengdu Hunter's going to be able to pull the off. Well, not really. I don't know. That was a nod EMP.
As this was going on, I think that was Leave actually also hacked up in the middle of that one. It enabled him to get that pick off. Bit of danger there.
Oh, nice.
Right into him.
Oh, there's the other thing.
Setting his team up. There's into the sky. An easy kill for them as Iziaki cleans him up. A very important team fight win here for Shanghai. I say it so often when I cast Gibraltar, but it is true. And this shuttle, the space shuttle that you see on your screen, so important to control the high ground up now. It definitely is. They got Void out of mech in the middle of that, so they do actually have an advantage for the next fight here, the Chengdu Hunters. They can probably try to escort their backline into position on that top right high ground. Monk and Eviltel are going to try and walk forwards as the rest of Chengdu creates space, and they can always pressure this objective. The ball comps are so good at that. A lot of pressure on to Leave. He was really holding that recall, had immense trust in his team as he
both trans used.
Getting bursted down, has to use a trans.
Liv can just go in for the EMP now if he wants.
Vader goes down in the mines as well. The Chengdu Hunters can be safe in mind knowing that they can't really be pushed.
Nice shield. Oh, Lip dodges the EMP.
Pushed right into the choke point. Leave still pressing forwards. He doesn't have to save the recall, but his team is there to help him out. The Karnas move forward,
great.
Yeah,
looking a lot better,
Shanghai Dragons are just trying to stall this one out.
Shanghai got the old advantage, I believe.
With his recall. I think it was accidental and it didn't make too much difference in the team fight.
Yeah. But they're looking quite dominant
anyway, the Hunters are barreling through this though. Leave just unleashed on the
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Head taken off though, but Chengdu are going to continue to try and push forwards. Yes, Gaga wants to try and spot at least Izayaki.
It was a slaughter.
They have found him. Void demeched. They're just
It's a
trying to
slaughterhouse in
basically
here.
collapse on these Chengdu players who have extended for that kill. Pour someone
Close
to,
quarters
I think that was
destruction.
Gaga. It brings him down low enough for them to take him out, and Evil just swinging away wildly, not able to survive it.
Bren, why is Monk pushing forward, taking the 1v1 against Izayaki there instead of playing the long sight lines? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But that's the way he likes to play. This area of the map,
And move
of
around the
Gibraltar,
back.
is so
Oh,
good
big
for
EMP
those
moment.
scenes because they can play the long sight lines. You need to get Fleder and Fate out of that position, though, so that you can
DJ Gong
escort
could
Monk safely in.
Rally this
You want to
EMP
get
though
him
if you
into that
want.
position without having to pop your rally or your trance. I mean, the rally would be expendable, but not really the trance.
Oh, they just killed it.
Lip, that was the translocator, I think, probably destroyed. Lip fought. He was safe.
They've got
It was
5
Chengdu
ults.
actually in the back, spotting and destroying
Guy's got
it.
only got like
So he
4.
couldn't quite escape.
Oh!
Has the post one, but
Lee,
8 up by
come
Void,
on.
marking him the entire time, keeping his team
Nah.
safe. The rally is going to get used though, but now the mines. That is
Oh.
Oh, that's
in
big.
close quarters. Gaga just eviscerating them.
Gaga,
That's
holy
2
shit, what a
kills
beast.
for him. Despite that, the Shanghai Dragons are
DPS
holding
player's
on.
popping off
With
there.
this good orb on Gaga, he has to roll to safety.
This area that Gaga is playing in is crucial for the Shanghai Dragons to maintain control of. It's their way of being able to pressure the backline once the Hunters get set up in position. And it never used to be, but it's such an important area of Gibraltar to control now, because it offers the defensive team a way of closing the gap. With
I want to
the
see
keeping
Monk
the Zen sight line
just
without
like
being able to have
do
control
another
of the
dick
fight.
move
Take a look at
and
Lee.
just
He's panicking to the
fucking
back.
react to the
Nice
EMP.
bash actually from Evil forces him away. So that's a little bit of space bought for the Hunters. A bit
Just
of
kill
time
him before you
where
even
they're safe to
EMPs,
be
right?
able to move
That's
forward
easy.
without getting caught by the EMP.
Facts.
Yeah, the hard focusing Monk.
Matrix on lock. You know Flood is going to be hunting.
As they should be.
for that kill.
Oh, no,
EMP.
just the EMP just misses Monk.
Tiger's leave is so weak, but eventually
Ah,
can be
that's
healed
a
up.
terrible
And
game.
now
Look, always doing
fighting.
these.
It's time to bring the pain.
Yeah.
The beat down onto Lee Jae Gong, still taking the fight.
It's just not good enough at this moment. Like, it's just not good enough.
Yeah, they're getting the picks now.
One player he was looking for. That is so brave of him. Just diving into 3 members of Shanghai. Still Chengdu are pushing their advantage further forwards. This time Monk from a bit of a respectable, safe distance. Just firing into volleys from afar.
Shannon's actually holding this very well, actually.
Yeah.
They're running out of time.
Leia almost got his bomb.
If Fate gets killed though, and Evil
Okay, Chengdu are gonna push in with the rally. I wanna see this pulse bomb do big things.
But he has a pulse
Big
bomb
EMP.
now, and Void isn't
Oh,
gonna-
nice.
Oh, well, force the trans, that's good. And now they've got like 2 ults now. Maybe 3 ults.
Jesus, Lee didn't even land a pulse bomb.
I mean, his pulse bomb attach rate was pretty good last game against Dallas. I don't know about this round though. That's an EMP though.
Oh my god, Leia.
Void, come on!
Oh, what?
2 picks, Void. What a play! Comboing it
Why
up
did
with
they not
Lip.
get that?
Just holding the
Jeez.
Chengdu Hunters short.
Heartbreaking.
Amazing
Not looking good for
performance from
Hunters.
Lip there, actually. He EMPs late young and
Not at all.
Leave got a manual hack onto Leave
Also,
as well.
big sad today. My Chengdu Hunters merch is in the washing machine.
He's been all over
Hey.
Leave.
Sad.
He's been shutting him
That's
down
why they're
left, right, and
losing.
center. Every time we go to Leave's POV,
I am both
and he's
ashamed and
farming
disappointed in
the
myself.
Dragons, It's because Leave is all
Figure
over.
that
Sorry,
out.
it's because Void is
Washing
all
machine,
over.
mate.
Defense Matrix
Sorry?
in his face, eating up his pulse
Mate,
bomb.
take it out of the washing machine, mate. Dig it out, mate.
To
Dig
give
it
him
out.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
damage that he can't really block or blink away from. Void's been doing a great job of trying to control this Tracer ace that Chengdu has, and it's keeping them honest. I'm not going to say it's shutting Leave down completely, because I think that would be wrong. He still is having impact. But at
Charles,
least
mate,
they're
talk.
minimizing the impact that Leave
Thank
gets.
you,
Hello,
Lydia.
hello. Greetings, mate. Greetings. Hello, greetings.
Certainly.
Hello,
Talk, talk.
greetings.
It's easy
Hello,
Talk,
hello,
talk,
hello.
talk, 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 talk.
even for the average person, I suppose, to Leave is the guy who's just
Thank you very much.
the entire time. And they need to be shutting him down.
Sorry about the
He's
black
taking
screen
over
viewers,
the
just
back.
mixing the audio.
Really, really well.
Sure, it sounds good for you.
Hunters are going to play a Winston Ana composition here. So this is the kind of comp where you want to take a little bit of poke at the beginning, get Monk's ultimate up, and then try to engage very aggressively onto the
Really
backline of the Dragon.
interesting how
So
this
pressure
match
is going to be on here for Lee Jae-gon and Izayaki to avoid these engages from Gaga. Gaga's Winston, though, has been getting...
Honestly, Lei Young just like dominate the higher ground, holding position on Zaya.
All of your eggs in that basket feels a little dangerous to me.
Oh,
I think
going for the
Gaga's gonna
TP
really
on the
rely
side.
on that synergy with Leave and Jinmu to be able to put the
Jinmu.
onto Lee Jae-gon and Izayaki.
I remember in the Dallas Field game, I think Jexer with a whip shot just immediately booped Late Young off this bridge and they instantly focused him down and got point A.
Yes,
Ooh.
oh my goodness, hacked up, and it's
What is the
provided him
situation?
the nutrition, the sustenance he needs to keep
What is going on?
into the fight.
Oh my god.
The Shanghai Dragons getting the better respawners though. They're just trying to steadily take this
Good
team
kills.
fight, but the Chengdu Hunters with a lot of
position,
clean
though.
kills one after the other. Gonna cut
No,
the
but
team fight off
they have to
quite
leave the high
nicely
ground
here.
for it.
That's a crazy engagement to go for, Brent. Gaga almost paid for it with his life, and they get away with murder there. Chengdu are going to get close to this nano.
They're gonna have to
They
get back
all
to the high ground
opportunities
quick,
in the
or
world
else.
to engage. Immortal is hacked.
Shanghai.
Mm.
Oh, that's a
How
good pick though.
aggressive they are.
Yeah, Leave taken out. DJ gone there. The kneeling
Gaga
on
and Leaf
Nano
working
Gaga.
well together.
Possibly, yeah. So close.
Oh my goodness.
Fleta!
Young but Fleta with a two-piece. What is
Oh
that?
my god, 3.
3 kills for him, just clutching it up.
They
but
nanoed
there's only so
late
much
Young
they
as
can do,
well.
Even with the nano boost, even with the energy, it might not have even been the intended target. I think Fleta.
I mean,
really
Chengdu
forced
Hunters,
him
they're
to
coming
make
up on
a do or
5
die
ultimates.
decision there with that nano boost with the post bomb coming out. Let's see that again.
Surely Shanghai gonna push the
This was
advantage.
nuts. I mean, Gaga has Discord orb on him as well.
Yeah, I think Shanghai is gonna score all of them.
He has
Oh,
to.
and the bubble from Late Young just applied onto potentially the wrong target there, onto Evil Till. I think Monk would probably have wanted to nano boost Gaga there too, but
Yeah.
okay, the Chengdu Hunters still have a great opportunity to win this fight and turn things around, get their ults starting to cycle.
Yeah.
Lip could shut it all right down here.
The rally gives him time, but you're right, Josh. Lip
What's ridiculous?
stalking his prey right
Monk
now.
sleeping my day.
Oh, dude.
No. Oh, that's good.
Massive. They coordinated into
It's over, it's over.
Jinmu EMP'd in the back and got a few, but Shanghai got the pick.
Nah, it's just wasn't as value, I guess, as
Yeah, got Void and Lige gone, but not this is just gonna go right on through.
What a play by Lip, just perfectly set up. He had 5 of the Chengdu
And now we
Hunters
see
right in his sight.
the transcendence for the Grav.
A chef's table laid out in front of him. Smorgasbord of opportunities. Now Chengdu are going to try and fight for the high ground control.
yeah, this is really concerning. It's a really bad place to be in for Chengdu.
They're already up here
Yeah.
fighting.
Really, really bad.
See, Grav is available. Chengdu want to be holding on to this position. That is a boot
Oh,
coming off.
okay, but the trans come
it's
through.
but he caught it onto a couple
They
of
get
others.
Lige gone, that's big.
Yaki may be actually
Oh, shit, no way.
so we can save the team with a
No
chance.
rally for
I'm
this
not
fight.
too Sure. At the end of the day, though, they want to continue the team fight, and Gaga with this primal rage. He's found a couple of targets, eventually fading away, hoping for this D-Mac onto Void. Will he
That's
get
good,
it?
that's
He
good.
will indeed.
Good
Packed up, though.
D-Mac.
His team is definitely going to be there to provide support, and Void is like, where's the closest cliff? Need to reset, need to get back into the action as fast as possible.
Taking
Right.
a
Staggered it.
with him as
Yeah.
well, though. This is something.
Made him run back to point A.
I do want to note, though, that Leave has moved over to McCree, and that was a
Jinmu will be
crucial
getting the
adaptation
EMP now.
That was part of the reason they won on Eichenwald and kept themselves
They'll have
alive in
2
that
support
series.
ultimates, but
Time, they
Shanghai's
have
got
five-
5
Shanghai's
ults.
5 ults,
Focus
yeah.
for the Dragons to take down, but he's just hitting so many shots. It becomes very difficult, that task.
On top of the shuttle, Chengdu are just shutting down any approach right now. So difficult for Shanghai to get into
Ooh,
the
almost could
proper
have forced the
positioning.
bubble
That's
out
an
though.
EMP used by
Could be a
Jinmu,
good
but only Fate was caught.
engagement
It's
for
onto
them.
Void as well. The counterattack
Jinmu,
by Lip.
single EMP target onto Void.
Into the back line. They
Not
definitely
looking
get the
too
kill
hot.
At the end of the day, but Leave 325 health. The guy is an absolute menace right now. Is he actually still finding the pickoffs despite the pressure? And now pushing this payload forwards.
Someone heal my boy.
Backpedal tremendously.
It's
done. All the healers are dead.
Shanghai Dragons, they will not be stopped.
I'm back alive then.
Every target that might be just out of place by just an
Oh,
inch,
Gaga
and
just
they found
knocked
it
off.
Anyway.
Oh, I just tell him, just like got catapulted off into the wall.
And they drive it wide open.
But basically
later.
4 minutes
Yeah,
now.
the fact the EMP couldn't find the finish onto Fate, and they drop from the high ground and give up all of that control.
I mean, they'll have tank
Shanghai
ults,
Dragons were underneath them,
but
they're
then
not
there's
pressing the payload
Transcend.
Anyway, so that becomes very difficult. Like I said, the ball comp, ball and Tracer can always be
Yeah,
contested.
this-
I don't expect the high noon to get
Much
too much
harder for
value
Chengdu
either.
to do that. And now Leave doesn't have that high ground control.
Yeah, you really can't get much. You've got Tracer behind you. You can get hacked. You can get, Matrix.
Discorded, focus down,
Sometimes.
stunned if it, I don't know.
Oh, he got. Oh my goodness.
It's hard to get value out of him,
Oh.
but he's gonna be
Yeah.
down
Yep,
right
nothing.
now. With Izuyaki down,
Like
A little bit of
I
spacing.
assume he knew about it. Like he knew how
okay, we
shit
really
it
can't
would
take
be.
this fight. A bit of
Yeah.
a micro disengage there,
So it's okay.
as they're going to be quickly resetting.
And this is what I'm saying. The Chengdu Hunters are playing
Oh,
around
and now the
enclosed
Lip has
indoor
EMP now.
left-hand side from the defender's perspective.
Well, there's pretty much a post bomb.
Continually deny that high ground area without taking the additional damage from it.
And Lige gonna probably have rally by the next
Close
fight.
the gap whilst playing short sight line.
Ooh.
It really is crucial, and you're always within Leave's effective range.
Pick.
Really are. Not to mention as well that hacked up Mega Health pack, giving them a bit of
Because Late Young's really struggling for energy right now.
That's going to be an attempt from
Yeah.
the post bomb.
It's really hard to build a grab. You got like 50 energy. It's just not good enough.
Really need to set themselves up for a good play here. Lip with the EMP.
I think of course he has to be a bit more conservative with that because you.
Oh, that's a good bubble onto Jinmu. Stop DJ Gon from stunning that EMP.
But where's the follow-up?
There's no follow-up.
No follow-up, exactly.
As the EMP came through, it's just
They actually
And
lost
Garga's
someone.
just
Cool.
focused down.
because the dragons
Fate
are just safe.
dies as
They
well.
go
though.
back, they go
They
back.
check main tanks.
Don't want to overextend. So sure, they've ticked 10 seconds off the clock and Fate's died.
Good hack
yeah,
onto
yeah.
Void D-Mech.
Void is very good. This is going to delay them.
Oh, how he's still up.
Oh, leave.
What a sick headshot.
These shots he's hitting are just ridiculous.
He's a god gamer.
It's phenomenal. Shield bash coming through off onto the side there, but Chengdu are trying to get every pick that they possibly can get.
Get up.
Lip has now moved over to the McCree just to try and take the duel up. But
Oh no, they pushed too
Come
far
on,
ahead.
it's eating,
a
mate.
grab.
Oh, good one, good grab, good grab.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, just a. Oh, it's a really good bomb. Oh
Garga's low
no.
though. He needs healing.
Dude, Leave actually screwed them. Leave screwed them.
Yeah. I mean, what do you do now for if you're trying to do hunters? You still got a Hainan, you got a Nano. You're going up against a singular trans. Oh, Jinmu has EMP though. That could be big. Yep, Electric Cowboy.
Move.
EMP onto 2 is not much value, honestly, but
He's got it.
they're gonna get the snowball. They're gonna get the kills.
Jeez. Yeah, live by leave, die by leave.
Yeah. Oh, Void gets staggered again.
The payload pushed so far up, they can't really play
Nice.
that corner, that health pack area that they were holding dominance over. It does force them to play back.
So what? You got a rally and a primal if you're the hunters. Oh, Lip moves to the green now. I didn't notice that.
Lip has been phenomenal on this the last few times.
They got a trans.
McCree is world class.
Yeah.
They have a nasty DPS line, and they're gonna need to rely on them here. 15 seconds left, but don't worry about it too much, folks at home. They have the composition to be able to play this payload forever. Fate and Fleta.
Nail-biting moment right here. If you're a Chengdu fan.
If Jinmu can get a crucial hack, that could open things up and put the pressure onto Fate.
You can see both McCree's just playing so far back as they have the dead
And it
eyes.
goes out.
It's going to be Lip who uses it first. The bubble is going to be
Ooh.
broken straight
Almost.
away. Just about saving Gaga's
sweating.
life.
Come on, something huge.
Just holding it
Nice.
down at the moment. A lot of that damage ate up there by the defense matrix.
Okay.
It's on a precipice.
Flutter's
Force
pulse bomb
the
could do work right now, though.
Keeping his team alive, the heals just to try and
T-Mac,
offload
T-Mac,
it
T-Mac.
onto it, but no,
That's some kills.
stick onto the
Oh, the
That's all.
Nano saves him.
The heals are too much.
Come on,
No,
come on, come on.
that's it. Come on,
that's it.
Chengdu. The Chengdu've got
Easy.
this.
The Shanghai Dragons
Easy.
are able
That's
to
never been. It's never
Let's
been
go.
a game.
last-ditch effort,
Woo.
but no one to touch
Holy
the
shit,
payload.
it's evened up.
Chengdu Hunters
Chengdu,
secure
come on, bro.
Gibraltar.
Get the reverse sweep. You can do it.
Holy shit.
Ilios
Look at
was
Gaga, bro. He's
close.
Dude, Gaga's frozen. Look at his
Yeah.
I don't know what he's got.
Like,
Dude, I was like, dude, why playing a notch for like 20 seconds?
Yeah. Control's gonna be interesting.
My goodness.
Ilios was really close. Chengdu could have taken either 3 of the rounds. It always came down to a 9-9 to 9-9.
Who do you think's gonna take it?
That's phenomenal. I cannot
The series.
Chengdu have been able to get back into this series.
What maps
And
would
the
they
theme
take?
for me is
Ilios is gone.
here.
You've still got
Whenever they
like
find opportunities to
Busan.
play on
No,
McCree, he is having
I know
Oasis?
you've got.
extraordinary impact, a disproportionate
No, I don't know what you got.
what you expect.
No, I'm tripping. I think you've got Nepal, which is an interesting ball map. Or a Winston map. I don't expect any Rhine maps, though.
In the 5th and final map, so you do not want to miss it. We'll see you in just a few.
I don't know. I think Shanghai might still come out on top, but I'm crossing my fingers for Chengdu, man.
Coca-Cola is the official refreshment.
And as well, they're still trying to get this issue sorted out.
Good day. I'm slurping on some noodles.
Oh, you came back just in time as well, huh?
No, I was
Ah,
really
seems like the
tired.
game paused
Yeah.
during spawn, so we haven't missed out on anything. Oh, we're gonna watch a comp check now.
Oh,
Did you see the map? Busan.
it's Busan.
It is Busan, yes. Interesting. I see. Winston and
Hello,
Ball.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Happy?
Mic test 1, 2, 3, 4.
But depends who's gonna come out on top.
Mic test 1, 2, 3.
Do you think Chengdu? What's like general discussion on like comparison between the Wrecking Ball and the Winston between the two teams?
In my opinion, look, I think isn't Fate like the top ball in the league?
He is the top ball according to IBM Watson.
Indeed, he is, and that's followed shortly after by Gaga at number 2, right?
I think so, yeah.
If you're nervous, do
I'm not sure about their Winston play, but it seems that kind of
I don't think I can play the first
tank-wise, they're very evenly matched.
Indeed, yeah, I think so too.
Maybe not for Void and Late Young. Maybe Void takes the top spot over there, but main tank-wise, I think they're evenly matched.
Yeah.
Nice. No, holy shit. Lo suelto.
Oh! They're smashing their desks.
It's the remote team, mate. That's what I do. Mate. Pelican.
The Overwatch League is brought to you by T-Mobile, America's largest and fastest 5G network.
America.
Set your sights on the competition with T-Mobile.
America. I love Americans.
Ah, yes.
America is number 1.
America number 1.
Yes, number 1. Okay. Okay, next is Dallas and Atlanta.
Yeah,
Shit, man, why do they play all these like, nice things when I'm busy? This shit's a whack. Completely dog shit.
You can say that again.
Oh well.
I mean,
Check my method to work. I mean, yes, viewers, indeed. Mathematics, don't we love it?
yes. The league would not function without mathematicians like you.
Of course, I'm an expert mathematician.
So I've heard.
Thank you, man. You know, I was born this way, you know.
Ah, yes.
How long is this break gonna be?
I mean,
This game should be over by
choose,
now, mate. You know, something NA production.
Yeah, something. Yep. Something. Contenders production with the whole drama recently.
Oh yeah.
Overwatch League players get this much pause time. Contenders only get 10 minutes. Kind of bullshit, to be honest. Very crappy.
This neck issue solved for both these
Jeez,
teams.
I forgot how to
Still
do
getting
the
the
quotient rule.
Shortly,
Yeah.
God.
I think, I don't know, maybe fiddling
God.
with some cables.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, back to the game.
What the issue
Still getting it solved. Still pause.
Incredibly important map.
Oh my
So, if you
Okay.
have any doubts,
So I'm gonna hop on my bed, yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna move the laptop to the bed.
Nice.
Because this one decides who
Ah.
goes to the grand final.
It's gonna
Coca-Cola Summer
move
Showdown.
my shit.
It's a whole league point on the line potentially.
Mate, how is
Ah!
methods going?
Especially, you know, we've been talking.
Oh, I'm not doing anything, mate, at the moment.
So much here.
Definitely
even
Doing some 11H, mate.
throughout this entire game.
Ah, yeah.
Some of these
Oh,
moments
your
of
your class is ahead of ours.
the bash
Oh,
is-
Oh,
I'm
or
just
we're just
looking ahead.
behind.
in particular.
Myself. No, it's all good. We're on like the class like up to 11F.
The power drivers to try and
Ah, okay,
get
yeah.
the initiation
We
attempt
just
to come
did.
through onto
No, we're
Shanghai.
doing 11F
Setting up a
on
lot of
Wednesday.
plays, as you can see
And
right
our
here,
11H will
Showmash
be on
right
Monday.
into the UMP. This has been
Awesome.
numerous times over the course of this series.
It certainly has.
Yeah,
He's
my-
been a
our
star
Memphis teacher's
player
just,
for
like,
Hunters, and
generally
Zach may have
behind.
gone a little unnoticed if you've just been focusing on Leave. And I know it's difficult to tear your eyes away.
That's all good. The stack's pretty close to.
Yeah.
So I've given up anyway. That's all good.
Remember that he's kind of their secondary main support, honestly.
Kind of mad that Economics doesn't release the date for the sack at least a few weeks ahead of time.
He was originally a two-way player for
You know, apparently, like
an
Jack's
exact date.
English teacher didn't release marks because she was mad that the score was pretty bad.
Sorry?
Jack's English teacher didn't release the marks for the sack because she was pretty mad that the grades were pretty bad for the class.
Operating, teasing us now with this Farah lineup. Typically, you'd expect that.
Alright, Farah. Let's go back to Jim. That's not Jimmu.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Jimmu's not playing Farah. What is going on?
More so for running it now.
Ah,
Oh,
that's a good group onto Monk.
Oh, he's so good at
It's been
this
so
game.
long since we've seen Fleda Farah to much extent.
This is like literally the first time
Yeah? I don't know.
in a long time.
Leave goes on
Is
to
Echo?
the Echo.
Oh wait. Why isn't Fleta playing Echo? He seems like a better character, better hero.
I think it's just like getting the consistent damage in, and it's like a poke play style. It's not like a hard dive style.
Certainly. Shots still coming through. This time the Chengdu Hunters with control of the point.
In a hard dive though, they dive onto Lip, but Fleta kills Leave the poke. And here's the barrage. Dominance.
A beautiful barrage catching onto the two of them. The Shanghai Dragons.
You can have a boot for the ult, but no need, just go.
They just shoot him.
And you might think in your ranked games that Echo is a fantastic counter to the Farah, but the difference is that Farah can still get all of that value by playing miles away. The distance you can play Farah
Yeah,
from is
just listen to
absurd,
the side
while
shot.
still
Yeah, for sure.
being damaged.
Super long range
Does
poke.
have to close the gap,
Super
and that puts him within
high
range
value over
of
long
shots
range.
from Izayaki and Void.
Yeah, Lee's not getting any value. This guy's got no ult.
Yeah. Alright, Fleta just kills the Veltor.
What the flood of the rockets he's hitting? Are you kidding me? Even on fours,
Leave, focus down Fleta. They nanoed Leave. But the damage has gone into the Hunters already.
And enough to work with to eventually shut down Fleta, who was getting away with murder.
I don't know Leave, I mean. Surely it's just a numbers advantage at this point. What? What happened to Leave?
He got picked off by Diva. Oh my goodness.
DJ gone though.
He's gliding into the back line. The Shanghai Dragons desperate to
Gaga,
take
hello.
this point, this objective. If they can get it
Yeah,
back
just
on.
stay as long as you can on it. That'd be ideal.
Yep, there we go. The Chengdu Hunters
Fleta switches back to
relinquish
Tracer.
control. Lip taking a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I
forward
think
to
it's
engage. But now
getting
they can
quite.
play aggressively with this.
No,
Fleta
it.
moves over to Tracer now. And so Legion is the
Interesting
only
to
player
see
that's
what
slightly
Leave
out.
is
I
going
think
to do
they
with
love
the
playing this with
duplicative
Brig
when
and
it
Zen
comes up.
backline, but there's Lip aggressive.
Well, they're pressuring the point. Shanghai have to move, have to fall back.
Chengdu Hunters just trying to eat it up, essentially, trying not to lose any players. At the same time, Jinmu was pressuring this backline, this point, just trying to basically...
And Gaga's just
over, but
chasing
now the
Fate,
EMP engage comes
spotting
through.
him.
I think it'll be catching on to Lip and
Even
Izzy.
EMP does not
Might
get
be
too much
enough for him to
value.
convert, but not quite. As Evil goes down,
Oh.
South Destruct
Oh.
is forced as
Leon
well.
Oh, what?
Leon had to use
Oh,
it to
I
try and
thought he would
survive,
actually
but not
get
gonna be able
something.
to get back in now.
Ooh, what is that duplicate?
What?
Hello?
Onto the Mercy.
You're throwing the game,
Oh,
dude.
what a
You're throwing
sleep,
the
though.
game, Lee.
Right now, the sleep dart in the end.
Just-
Oh, he's
And
selling,
nobody
mate.
can
He's
touch
selling.
Hunters.
Hard
And they
selling.
would really hold a candle against the Shanghai Dragons in this initial round.
And maybe
I see Mercy just ran in front of LOS. Like he wouldn't do something like that.
Yeah, it's just to stay alive.
Thinking Nano Lucio.
And then carried the momentum forwards. Jinmu went for a big EMP there.
Ooh,
almost
Monk
got swept out
showing
by
the
Izayaki,
Baptiste.
There was no follow-up available for Chengdu.
Uh,
Very
Orisa Cup?
coordinated. When you compare them to the Dragons, you really need these.
I mean, it seemed like Shanghai kind of manhandled Atlanta with like Ryan and Orisa, I think. I believe. I do not remember that
On
much.
the same level as the Shanghai Dragons. Now we see opportunities for people to move over to Rush, onto Orisa comps. Okay, some good old-fashioned honest
Ooh, this is gonna be
wine
interesting.
coming out from Fate.
A good old line.
May symmetrical from the Shanghai Dragon.
Ice wall into the backline. Fledders getting
Oh
the
god,
Oh,
the
Jinmu.
death ball is in.
So low.
Mortality field is early
Oh,
gonna be
Jinmu
used,
trades.
but Jinmu's turret.
Brawl
They get
can't do the
Izayaki.
ball.
That's good.
Izayaki's already taken out, just putting in that consistent chip damage from afar. Fledder going for the
Oh my
freeze.
god, Monk is so dead.
They eat up a decent chunk of
They've
it.
traded evenly, I think.
Still trying to hold on to this.
Yeah.
Ice block to keep him
It's-
healthy.
Nah,
it's
shout out
Shanghai.
this one.
Dragons in
Fate
control.
getting low though.
They're actually managing
But the
to
healers
fully
are
What
back.
even is happening?
Jinmu
Who's winning?
onto
No
the
idea.
boom.
I believe with
Seems
48
Shanghai.
PM Dream.
Yeah, both of the DPS players
Because I'm with this guy.
desperate for Monk to get back in the fight.
Yeah, the point does get flipped over for Shanghai, but they are definitely not safe at the moment. Still playing this rush composition. They are currently holding down onto the low ground. They don't have Fate Shield to really hide behind. The Holt comes through, forces out the Immortality Field, so Izayaki doesn't have it for this next team fight. Kingdu Hunters now going to be rotating. The Amp Matrix as well going to be used as they're just trying to basically put a bit of damage into it.
Oh.
Fire strike from afar as Jinmu tries to return back to his team. He's taken out.
That is absurd. I'm not sure whether Fate managed to do, or meant to do that, sorry. If
My
it did,
god,
that's
mate.
a genius level prediction. And now Jinmu goes over
You see
to
that?
Fate. He just
Jeez.
didn't have
You
anyone
just
to
got
help
madly
him get
melted.
set up for those punches. Yeah, you could try and go for a hold.
Fate didn't even use Shadow in
But
that
your
fight.
team comp is so static
Yeah.
with Gaga
Like that was
being
great
the
control
wrist.
room.
He does have
Because if I was
supercharger.
in his position, I just popped Q as soon as I got it.
They're
Yeah.
gonna get caught by a blizzard, the zoning.
Yeah, that'd be good. I needed it
Showing a
now.
very interesting comp.
The
Yeah.
Ice Wall just only delays the inevitable here. Deadeye. Q.
Oh, what a shadow.
Oh my god, that is
What a bomb!
Oh my god! Oh, he got one. Oh, lip. You got lip. Consolation.
A beautiful play.
Gaga has to switch over to the ball now, I think. They've already got the-
complete control over every
They're playing
Roll.
Zen Brig. No,
They
then
needed that shatter as
move
well.
back
They
to
were losing
Baptiste.
that team fight. The Hunters had the better end of it with the
They're gonna try and
I
mirror.
think I was with
but-
Ryan.
Didn't get the
Yeah.
sound barrier and got caught
I
Hunters
was Ryan's
are
on
free.
hey, right?
This blizzard as the Hunters move over to their own Ryan Lucio comp. They're on the verge of this. This is the reason
think
that the
surely-
Dragons do not get reverse swept.
Surely Shanghai have got to show the dominance here. Oh, but what a fire strike.
He catches it onto two. 83%.
It's actually over. Holy shit!
Taste victory. It is so
I am
close.
happy to be proved wrong, but this is looking real down.
Yeah,
They're
Gaga has
done.
to go for
Yeah.
the ball just to touch point.
It's going to be tremendous for them. 95%. Gaga forced over to the wrecking ball now when he wanted to match them in the Reinhardt.
Oh!
A well-timed-
Oh, the brain almost worked out.
The Blizzard just a double
Holy shit! His brain is so big.
reverse sweep. Just moments away from being denied here. The Shanghai Dragons still holding them down, but the Chengdu Hunters.
That was very close to paying off, but
with Lee
too little too late
That's probably going to be the
for
final
Chengdu.
moments of
That's
the
it.
race.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is all. The Shanghai Dragons
Come on,
close out the
Trent. You're so
series.
close.
Deny the reverse sweep.
Didn't leave his.
Never a
Oh,
franchise
he's so
history as it happened, and it won't happen today.
And there's the reason why that final map was the most
Oh,
dominant of
right.
all. There hasn't been another map in the series that looked that one-sided, but the Dragons came out with fury. Everything was going well for them. The
Dragons
swap
to the finals now.
dominant. The move over to, with Fate playing Reinhardt.
Now it's
against
just
dominant.
Dallas Atlanta,
The
which we
Dragons
expect Dallas to win, and then
taking
we
out
get the
Hunters.
Dallas
Oh
Hunters
my God, great
rematch.
aggression. The Hunters taking them all
I still
the way
think
to
Hunters
the
will be able to
to
beat
the
Dallas.
that Shanghai are not
Really?
concluded this tournament on a silver
I think if they beat them first time kind of convincingly, I think Chengdu can just like solidify their stance. But I don't know. I think there's now like a clear way to defeat the Hunters, and it all depends on the map. If you take them to Busan and try to force the rush,
Let's take a look at our player of the match.
you might have a chance of beating Chengdu, I think.
This
I don't know.
guy has just been unbelievable
Very
in terms of
interesting,
stopping
no
a
matter
lot of
what.
impacts.
Meta.
Izayaki on the Ana, on the Zen.
Ooh.
It's just absurd, honestly, the amount of setups that he had for the rest of his team to be able to capitalize off. But really, he is such a centerpiece for this team and being able to coordinate a lot of these plays to shut down the carry performance of players like Leave.
Yeah, he had a monumental game. I'm sure there will be people out there arguing that Leaf should have won it anyway, despite them losing the series, because his level of impact was that high. But Izayaki also had a phenomenal game. Even on Iconval, when they ended up losing it, his impact was monumental. He had so many times where he was just dominant. And the amount of pressure that was being
Collateral
throughout
damage.
this series from onto Gaga and Late Young won it for the Dragons. It was really
Unavoidable.
It required an absurd performance from Lee.
He's a god gamer.
Oh,
Because the
wow.
Dragons had that level of pressure.
Yeah, I was thinking Izayaki had a very high chance to get player of the match.
There were some big moments for sure, but
Oh
Izayaki was keeping them under control. The Zen, the Ana when he pulled it out as well, was just finding phenomenal value. Yeah, the Dragons get pushed, but they're still the best team in the East for now. Still the best team in the world
placements, man. Yeah, exactly. Don't undersell them in the slightest. An absolutely unreal game, isn't it? Go to map 5.
What a game.
Yeah.
What a series.
That was so tight.
Enough, the action doesn't
Until the
stop
end.
there. We got an interview with
Yeah,
Rick
that last
coming up
map was not
after the
tight,
break,
but
of course on the other side of things,
jeez.
the Coca-Cola Summer
Entertaining.
Showdown
That was
tournament is going
good.
to be continuing. We're going all the way just short of the finals that's going to be taking place tomorrow. We're going to be finding out our final 2 teams by the end of the day tonight, wherever you might be. And yeah, we're gonna
Jeez, that was definitely a
just few
game,
minutes, ladies
and a
gentlemen,
half.
You know, you're not going to be wanting to miss
Right.
it, so we'll see you then.
The Overwatch League is brought to you by the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Go to takemetomanoa.org today.
Atlanta Rain. Yeah, I think Chengdu might actually take against Dallas.
Hmm.
They had a bit of a fall from grace, haven't they?
Quite.
Dallas?
Quite. I mean, they still look strong, I think. It's just that Chengdu had the better hand.
Yes.
But I think surely Chengdu have the advantage coming into this losers finals. If they can take Shanghai to that much of a fight, it's gonna be rough. Also, Kenobi just tweeted, seeing Gaga and Orisa was the saddest thing, Sag.
Yes, it was really sad. Wait, where are you getting those Twitter feeds from?
My Twitter feed. My timeline, yeah.
Oh shit, okay. I haven't really seen anything, I just got most like political stuff.
Yeah, I basically only follow Overwatch League stuff.
Oh yeah, I got Gladys cross the fuck up.
Yeah, Wolf just tweeted, I will never not be impressed by Fleta.
That's true.
Dustin Bowerman on Twitter. Dallas for Atlanta Rain, who you got? Avril replies, tell me you have Atlanta, Dustin. Dustin replies, at Dallas Empire beats Atlanta FaZe. Very cool, very cool.
Tweeted, this man is this gas. It's the picture. Leaf in his mask.
I think Shanghai have surely got this finals either way, though. If I'm honest, I was kind of rooting for Dallas at the beginning of this tournament. I mean, I kind of just want Chengdu to go far.
Chengdu rematch Shanghai. That would be dream.
Yeah, holy shit.
I like
that'd be
Dallas. I like
madness.
Dallas though. Dallas is a
Yeah.
better team, but like, come on.
Welcome to Game Break presented by Pringles. We're joined now
Hello,
by
Lip.
Lip from Shanghai Dragons. Lip,
Oh mate, it's you,
on the win
8'9"
today.
gaming warlord.
인터뷰 너무 감사드리고 또
It's me.
축하드립니다.
감사합니다. 말리고 소통도 좀 제대로 안 되고 그래서 좀 3, 4세트는 좀 많이 밀렸던 것 같아요.
Yeah, for sure.
이제 그 힘든 거를 이제 어떻게 좀 이제 해결을 해 나가셨나요? 그러면?
Dude, Danny's job must be
일단
so difficult.
4세트까지 졌을 때는 이제
Yeah.
단한 판만 남아
Like memorizing, just not really like translating for it, like just like memorizing what he's saying and trying to carry on that message in English.
I remember a story by an interpreter. Apparently, Hassam. No, what's his the dictator
Like you said,
in the
that
Middle
first
East
map-
back
first
when,
map
and
the
he was
second map, you know, I think the
he
whole,
was murdered. I
gameplay
think.
was
I don't know.
just
I don't
sort of
remember
went our
everything.
way, how we wanted to
Yeah.
play, and
Hassam
flow of the
Sudain,
game
I
just
think.
was, very favorable
Yeah.
to how we
Um,
wanted to play.
In
He had like
Iraq.
a really he had like a
First
3-hour long
sort of
rant speech
countered our
basically. I think at one
competition,
point,
they sort of
and his
found out-
interpreter
they sort of
fainted
found out our weakness,
from
and
the
they were really
mental
good at
exertion that he had to go
that.
through.
So we had a hard time sort of figuring them out
Jeez.
ourselves. Going into the fifth map,
Yeah,
however,
anything longer than like 1
so
minute,
we knew that
I
they were
collapse
sort of
like if I was an
going-
interpreter.
They knew that. Let me rephrase that. Right. Chengdu sort of knew that. Thought that we were going to.
Oh
use a
my
sort
god!
of
I just
composition,
realized
but
my
since
Discord
we
overlay
sort of knew that they were
was all
thinking that way,
fucked up during
we
the
had to sort of
recording.
counter
So,
their composition,
okay, I'm
counter to another counter, and we
sorry
sort of
viewers
pushed a
if you
win,
saw that.
on the map 5 that way. All right, second question for you, Lip, is by defeating the Chengdu Hunters, of course.
I didn't even hear what he
you made
said.
your way into the summer showdown finals. Which team do you think will climb their way up and become your opponent?
제가 EMP를 들고 있는 상황에서 이제 상대방의 이제 저희가 진입할 턴을 봐야 되는데 상대방이 이제 저희 EMP에 대한
Oh, yeah, tell me about this EMP now.
보니까 제가 좀 애매해서
You can see it now.
마침, 파르시가 좀
Jinmu
머리
just
감기
managed to
때문에
land on that
보여야
one,
되는데
on that
이제,
like
저희
lip. I was gonna say.
죽으면은
Yeah, sure.
또 많이
Then
이기는
but then Fleta goes around and just
한번
pulls
시도해봤던
bombs.
것 같습니다.
Jinmu.
Right, so going into
Oh,
this
so
team,
that's
I
huge.
had an EMP, and we were sort of thinking about how to engage this team fight against the Chengdu Hunters, and we sort of saw that they were sort of eyeing us, and they were sort
Ragdoll
of
physics.
they were sort of wanting to engage on us as well. So because I had the EMP, and I knew that if I went in with the EMP and tried to take out the Pharaoh,
He's got Notepad.
win rate for the team fight
That helps a lot.
So I took
That-
that risk.
it would
went
help.
in, used the EMP
Also,
to
I
get
know like
Pharaoh.
interpreters,
All right. With that being
depending
said,
on
Lip,
stuff,
that is it for the interview. Thank you so
or
much,
if
and
they
we'll
need
see
it,
you tomorrow.
they'll
오늘 인터뷰 너무
have their
감사드리고요.
own system of note taking. So they'll do like symbols and stuff, or they need to make their like own little quick like
Shorthand.
abbreviations and stuff. Yeah, shorthand.
Thank you, Danny. Welcome to the game. 3 maps to 2. It went the distance here.
2 more matches to go.
Incredible matchup.
For
It's
today,
good
at least.
First, though, that Shanghai Dragons, they were
Oh,
better
jeez.
in the compositions, the mechanical skill even.
Oh,
But the
Reinforce?
Chengdu
What up,
Hunters, they
bro?
fought it back, and with one
Reinforce
hero
the
in
hosting game.
particular, Costa, that stood out to us here.
Wait, is Costa in Australia right now, or is he?
Interesting. I wasn't sold on it at first.
I believe he
but
lives
said
in
the
America.
First 2 maps, they look like it was going.
Yeah, I
to
think so.
Shanghai Dragons, and that the Hunters didn't really have that edge, right? I
Probably
sort of talked
LA.
about it in the pre-show of I was worried that the Chengdu Hunters weren't going to be able to match up.
What's
but
the time
as
in
the
LA?
series went on, the
Probably quite
Hunters
late,
did a great
right?
job of adapting, and Lip just said
Yeah,
that themselves.
yes, I
They
think so.
found the counter
Not
and
terribly
played a
late.
style that I think made it really hard for the Dragons to do what they were trying to do. So with Late Young on that Zaya, which is the pick that we're talking about, they were able to play in a different way, more defensive on their backline, where when Late Young gets charged, he can do so
Oh,
much
it's
damage.
dirty.
He can walk
Oh
as they
my
did.
god,
Also
killed him
had
twice.
the of the Graviton Surge, so it didn't really work.
Calling.
Oh, hi, Avril. Hi, welcome to the show. Welcome to the game break. Presented by Pringles.
What the hell
Was that Avril?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hopefully there's more of that.
I think
Check
Avril's doing a
they go
co-stream right
down
now.
To the Shanghai Dragons is Lip.
Oh yeah, I thought I watched
is
Avril, to be
Lee
honest.
a top 3 MVP candidate?
Yes.
A top 3? I think he might have to be top 1.
Top one.
There you go.
Voice of Avril.
But he's rising the ranks. He's really getting up there. In my opinion, it is far more difficult to be in Lee's position on an underdog team. Far more look back on all the chunky games.
Johnny's boomed.
Okay. Okay. Danny,
Why did I let this fucker get time on the desk?
Yeah, hi. Hi.
Yeah,
Thank you for your analysis.
Big love to Avril though.
We're gonna get on the
Leave is an MVP candidate and he's rising up the ranks as we speak.
same. I said it in the pre-show.
Yeah.
Wait, who you got for
I think
MVP?
We all stand leave here on the game break presented
Dude,
by Pringles.
genuinely?
We got 4 matches coming. That was just the first
Fearless,
of 3
dude.
matches. Today,
Yep.
tons of action coming your way. Next up, we have the 2.
Like when you
MVPs
just think about like the actual like
the fan bases are
I don't know.
rioting. It's crazy out there. Atlanta Reign taking on the Dallas Fuel here,
like
Danny.
the actual like
We saw
you know
these 2 teams
meaning of
face
the word
off in
most valuable
the
player. The most valuable player on any team is
It was
Fearless.
July
So
4th. That time it was all
Yeah.
about the Reinhardt and the Symmetra. This time
in my
around,
opinion,
we've learned,
Of
we've
course.
gotten
but you know
smarter.
my opinions are always correct in
What
them saying so.
conversations
So
would you
you
like to
know,
see
Of course.
as in my
Can't wait for end
Like,
of
both
end of
the
season
teams, they had a
awards.
hard time facing off against a wrecking ball competition.
Mate, do you want to do our Overwatch League awards, mate? Like our own
Oh.
ones,
So you don't have to worry about it.
Interesting.
So I honestly
and we
just
can
wanna
make
see
and we
them
can make up like our
what
own
they're-
categories.
like, what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
competition that they feel
Like
the
most likely
and
to
most
whiff a shatter,
confident with. I don't know, Fearless,
or most
Jason,
likely to
and
speak their
Gator
brains out.
on Orisa, I think Sparkle and Doomfist versus
Fun,
Madison and Doomfist
and you
would be
could
really
steal
fun
off
to watch,
Plat
but
chat maybe.
Bottom line, I just want them to.
But even though
Yeah.
those are kind of general.
Because the loser is gonna go home, and you know there's a lot on the stakes, and I just want them to just.
I was gonna
Most
say
likely
most
teabag.
EMPs whiffed, but that's probably lip.
100%.
You're in absolutely.
Okay. That actually leads me perfectly into our bold
Maybe like
by Pringles as well.
Most
Most
underrated
unexpected.
player, most overrated player.
Yeah.
I do.
In this matchup. Yeah.
I just realized my.
But I actually really like it. I actually do agree that.
Hey, I've also done bold.
I should probably just turn off the recording between
We
breaks.
kind of suck at this except for Danny, so maybe we'll just leave it to Danny from now on.
I don't know.
Danny, that sounds good with you?
I'll keep recording for this one.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you.
We've been recording for an hour and
But
5 minutes.
What about the point though? The wrecking ball point here and the compositions. Do you think at this point in the tournament, you know?
Have you heard my $10 saxophone through Discord?
Are you just gonna flip a switch and start playing wrecking ball now, Costa? Is that the best choice from a competitive standpoint for
Oh.
Atlanta here?
I don't think it's a good.
And then if I plug,
Jesus.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Danny. I wanted to break down your goal.
Oh my god.
now what happens if I put the gain up to 100? No, I will not do that.
So you should really.
I will save your years for yet another day.
Have great experience with the wrecking ball composition.
Oh,
You can
no.
fall apart very quickly if you
What?
don't have that synergy. We've seen historically you
Trying to play notes on that though is really funny because to get a higher pitch you have to blow harder. Please don't take me out of
Yeah.
context. No, I'm just
I
asking to get
wasn't,
taken
but-
out of context there. Oh well.
Alright, so
Y'all know this show.
You know, I wasn't going to, but you know,
Yeah.
that's alright. That's okay. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
First match last
Oh.
goes forever. We got people getting paid hourly, bro. Overtime.
I mean,
let me put it out there. What the hell's going on? What the hell
Yo,
is
it's
going
Uber
on?
X.
Okay, we're analyzing.
Alright, everybody. Yes, second match of the night here.
Oh Oh no, I can't stay for this long. I need to do some work.
All right then. I'll see you later. I'll
Yeah.
just stop the recording anyways. We got some good.